my name's Karlee Steward. I'm a student at Midwestern University. I'm in the occupational therapy program, and I'm going to share with you today a kit that I've put together for my Analysis 1 course. It's an occupation based kit, and I call it Pack a Picnic Kit. This kit could be used in a bunch of different areas of occupational therapy, a lot of different settings, but some areas of occupations that it pertains to would be ADLs, IADLs, play, leisure, as well as social participation. It kind of just depends on what your client's working on and what they hope to achieve from their therapy with you. Okay, so I'm just going to run through the items that I've included in my kit, and then I'll discuss ways that it could be implemented into therapy. So I have a cooler here that you could put all of your food into. I also have an ice pack to keep your food nice and cold. In addition to that, I have this basket here full of all the necessary items that you would take on a picnic with you, minus the food. I have plates, and I've included the silverware. There's forks, knives, and spoons, and then there's some cups for your tasty beverages. There's a cutting board as well. I have a frisbee in there for playing with. And then I have a picnic blanket, or it could also be a tablecloth, whatever you need it for. And there's also some sunscreen in the kit. In addition to those items, those are just, the basic items that you could find in your home. It's super easy to assemble. I've also included this blank piece of paper that maybe your client could first fill out a list of items that they would want to pack in their picnic, or for a picnic. And then I have another blank thing that they could write on for a grocery list. I'll discuss that more in a second. And also, this is just a map of some of the centrally located parks that maybe you could have your client look at as well, and I'll discuss that more in depth in just a second. So I think this kit could be used in many, many different ways, but a couple ways I was thinking that it would be helpful would be if you were working with an individual who had just experienced a stroke and is maybe having difficulty or impairments in language or memory. You could have them engage in, word recognition and saying what each of these items are, and then have them tell you what their uses would be and how they pertain to a picnic or how they would be used. Additionally, you could have your client work on processing skills, and as well as organization and sequencing and planning, and have them make their own grocery list of items that they would bring on a picnic. I just put the headers, like deli, bakery, snacks, and beverages, and then they can kind of fill it in with stuff that they would find at a grocery store and want to bring on their picnic. And that would just help them in working on organization and planning and sequencing, like I said. Another way that I think the kit could be implemented is if you had a client that expressed interest in working on their social participation skills. This is a great activity to do with friends. It's stress-free and just not too difficult to plan at all. And this would help them in doing, going over all these things would help in making the process just so much easier. And in addition, if they, maybe they're working on their role as a parent, maybe they've suffered a life-changing event and they just feel like they're not, being or fulfilling the role that they want to fulfill as a parent. And so you could suggest this kit to maybe inspire them to go on a picnic with their family. It would, they could, if they go on a picnic with their family, it's not only just eating and socially engaging with their family members or friends, but it would also help them in, getting outside and engaging in play with their kids, or just relaxing and having fun, and it would act as a stress reducer as well. Just being outside is always a stress reducer for me. Um, in addition to that, I thought that you could also have your client work on like deductive reasoning and like cognitive skills by incorporating the maps that I showed. So you could have them like review the maps and then find a park that's closest to them, or ask them like what amenities do they look for in a park. Do they want the park to have like a dog area? Do they have a dog they want to take, or do they want the park to have ramadas or big grassy lawns for them to like play frisbee on, or do they have children and they want to make sure that the park has a playground their kids can play on? Maybe they want a park that has a pool at it so they could go swimming. I just think that like this is a really adaptable kit to a lot of different areas of occupational therapy, and I think a lot of people could benefit from it. And it also just gets people outside and promotes health and well-being, and like there's so many different ways that it could be used. So hopefully I've inspired you to go take a picnic and enjoy being outside because it's beautiful. Thanks for watching.